Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? We're cooking up a storm for Monday night. Now, I know a lot of times Monday nights is just to getting it back and you have leftovers and good. And we do have a few leftovers, but we're not having leftovers tonight. Mama might have some. And we may not even eat this tonight. This is cornbread salad. Y'all know I had a bad cornbread day yesterday. And I was ready to throw the whole thing out because when I have a bad cornbread day, I just feed it to the birds. I just ain't gonna fool with it. Makes me mad to look at it, you know. Some of y'all was saying he cranked and all that. And then some of you had some worthwhile stuff to read. And that was make cornbread salad, John.
You took it to heart.
As soon as I saw the words, Mama, I thought, they are right. I can make cornbread salad with that mess. I may, anytime I have cornbread issues again, I may just start making cornbread salad the next day. Then poor little birds won't get nothing, but that's okay.
Well, it probably ain't good for them. You've got plenty of bird seeds.
I got bird seed.
Bird food.
Them pups would eat it too.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to eat it. So what am I doing? I am dicing up. Now, this is one time that I would use bell pepper if I had it, green. But you know what? I ain't bought none in a long time. This is yellow. It's sweet bell pepper. So it'll be good. But I would use green in this because I do like the flavor of the green in it. But we didn't have, I'll have to pick up some, Mama. I don't use them as much as I used to. So I don't buy them as much as I used to. Which is probably a smart thing, considering
I don't use them. I still don't use them.
Considering the price of groceries. But it's the season, I'm going to have to get a few because I love raw bell pepper, green bell pepper, on like pimento cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, it's time to make another batch of cheese.
Hey, I'm so glad you brought that up, Mama, without me. Oh, you're so sweet. This is just some store-bought green onions, but Mama informed me a while ago.
I got some pretty ones out there.
I got some better ones than that out there. But I did purchase these, and I'm going to use them up. And we had some
Don't
more.
have lettuce. I've planted lettuce 3 times. I got to get lettuce seed.
We had some more green onions, and they look pretty rough. We've cut the tips of them off, and Mama's going to plant them and make new green onions out of them.
I'm going to try my best to.
Mama, you always do. They come right up.
Mm-hmm.
Now this you use the white and the green. And just keep right on going. So what you're going to do, sometimes you'll see it's called 7-layer cornbread salad. I'm not willing to commit to a number. I just sort of call it
layers.
cornbread layered salad.
So this is your version.
Oh, everything's my version, Mom. Everything. So that's what we're doing. And there is 2 layers. Oh, Mom, you know what we need?
What?
Some kind of tomato. Do you want me to do fresh tomatoes or canned tomatoes?
Whatever your suit your fancy.
Oh, I don't have a fancy on it. It don't matter. I'll use a can or them right over there.
This is what shape these might be eat.
See, Mama's going to judge. That's the reason I was leaving that off. I thought, when Mama
You
comes
got
through
orange
here,
pepper. Was you going to use it?
I can. I thought when Mama comes through here, I will ask her what she wants to do about the tomato situation. She's the fruit judge here. Fruit and vegetable, I use what she tells me to.
Well, the raw ones are too bad a shape.
Oh. You know, it's hard sometimes to use them before they get too bad a shape because they do get in bad shape in a hurry.
One or hot?
One will be good. If I need more, I'll get it. We'll get more of it. Now this is just rough chop of Vidalia onion, sweet onion. May not be a real Vidalia, maybe a Texas sweet or something. But it's that sweet onion I had yesterday. It was very tasty. Now I'm not going to over onion because there's green onions, raw peppers. That's enough probably to keep us up half the night at least. So this is what you do, folks. You grab your stuff, you just get to dicing. This is a beautiful vine ripe. Now, I don't know. It's still a store-bought, okay? Look down here. So we'll see what we get. So I don't know if it's going to be... it's not bad inside. Look at it. What do y'all think?
That's good.
Actually, it is, Mama. Turn that around. Get a little more dice slice. Now, this is my... people always ask about my knives and why I don't use a tomato knife. I do use one sometimes, and I like them. But these are the Tupperware knives, and they're always good and sharp, and I don't have any problem with them. Cutting tomatoes or anything. Just gonna give them a roughie. Rough chop, kids. What do you think about that, Mama?
I think it's rough. I think it needs a little more.
Well, I'm still in the middle. Put your finger back over.
Yeah. You wouldn't cut your mommy for nothing.
I might threaten you, though, might not.
You threaten, but you don't do nothing.
No. It's just like you threaten me all the time.
I used to spank you, though.
No, you followed through with your meanness.
I haven't in several years, a lot of many years.
And it's been a long time, Mama.
Yeah. You probably forgot what they felt like. I better give you a whipping so you'll know.
Yeah.
Bring back the memories.
Yeah. All right, folks. There's yellow, and here's a little sliver of this pepper that I left off the other night. Remember when I had peppers and something?
I don't remember.
You know, I wish I could remember what it was right now too, but I had it. Salad.
Oh yeah. I didn't eat a salad.
So let's
eat a salad. I just didn't eat peppers on it.
let's get these chopped up. You can make these anytime. Now I'm gonna tell you, this is one of those salads, which most are. If you make it today, it's gonna taste better tomorrow. But I did.
If you accept the bowl you need for 2 or 3 days, looks like.
That's exactly right. I did make my ranch up ahead of time. Not trying to not let y'all see me make it, but I wanted it to flavor. So this is y'all's. I'm gonna tell you what I did. Oh, it's so good.
It's on the packaging.
It's on that jar.
Mm-hmm.
But I did, and I've got my coffee here. Good old coffee.
Tell them about your cup I found Saturday.
Oh, I've got some of these, but Mama refound this one, and it was out in the garage. In that kitchen stuff. So, there's going to be a few shortcuts in this. So here's my bowl, and I've got a wooden lid that goes to it. So that'll be with a seal. So that'll be good to stick in the refrigerator. Here.
It's already crumbled for you.
Here's that mess of cornbread. I hate a bad cornbread day. We did
It
determine
tasted real good.
the taste was all right, Mama, but the disappointment. Whoever recommended me making this, I appreciate you. I forget who it was now, but I hadn't even thought of that. I was blurred with the anger.
You love cornbread.
I do love it. I was blurred by the anger of it. I wrote angry, folks. Trust me, if I ever get angry, there ain't no question is her mom.
No, you know it.
My mom. Want my mom. Now this is quite a bit of cornbread in here.
Ooh.
But that's okay, I'm here. I'm glad. See, that's the reason I got this big bowl. So here's how I make mine. Now if y'all layer yours different, you add different things, that's the beauty of this. Mama didn't want us to have, I had a bigger can, she didn't want us to have it. So she made
Should I
me,
drain those?
no, she wanted us to, I do not drain the pintos. It goes right over that cornbread, just like this. You may drain other things, but I don't drain the pintos.
You need a spoon. I need to get you a spoon.
Man, oh my God, no.
There's a black one laying down there or two. You probably could reach.
So I put pintos. Like I said, Mama didn't want us to have the big can. Or this would have been more. I probably would have put 2 cans or 1 big can. She sometimes don't want us to have stuff. She's stingy, she can be.
That bowl will be plumb to the top with the little can.
That's what she says. That's how she justifies it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is a can of whole kernel corn. Just your plain old 15.25 ounces. Now, if you're making this to take somewhere especially, I recommend you empty it out around the edges, and that way you'll have more pretty in your layers. All right. Now, I'm going to go in with these drained, rinsed black beans. If you go around the edges, even though you may not have a pile in the middle, it's kind of like the old switch and bait. I said, look at them big thick layers. And when they dig down there, I said, what happened to all that food? See how pretty it's starting to show up? So then you may have a little bit in the middle, but you can put something else in there. So now then, I'm going to get my bench scraper so I can grab this easily. And I'm going to go yellow pepper, and then we'll come back in here. I like to do tomatoes kind of last. But onion. So that's a good place to put your white, beautiful onion. It's in that to even up your leveling here. Can y'all see that? Okay. Now, in this situation, you've got your tomato, and I got orange, and that's fine. I'm going to use that orange pepper just like the other, okay? Now, I've made this ranch. I made a whole thing of ranch, and I ran out of this ranch. But your recipe is on your bottle, and it says, try this. Use equal parts of milk, mayo to make your homemade ranch dressing. 8 ounces of dressing is 1.5 tablespoons of this. So that's the recipe. All right, and you mix it up good, and I make it a little early, like 30 minutes, but not. It's perfect.
Ooh, perfect.
Perfect. Y'all see that? Now, I go ahead and pour my ranch right in there. I want it to get down to my cornbread. I want it to get down in there. See that? Upside down, backwards.
They're saying the back of the bowls.
I know. But I can't do upside down, backwards. It's Monday, people. I can't do no acrobatics. Now I take my spatula and I just make a way for the ranch. Poke it and twist it a little bit. Get it down in that cornbread. And get all that goodie going. Don't want to mess your outer rim up, but you can really dig around that center part to get all that down in there in the goodie location, okay? Now you're going to say, John, that looks like a hot mess. You can't take that mess nowhere. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. Now see how it looks? It's still good though. It's still wonderfulness. Bring on the fresh shredded cheese right out of this here bag. Now we're going to pretty it up. This is kind of like a layer of makeup. You just put enough to cover. It'll tell you a cup, it'll tell you a cup and a half or whatever you want. But you put enough to cover. Like that. See how pretty? My hands are really clean.
You want those bigger, they can dip things, or these
Yeah.
bigger?
You want to, that'd be good.
See, this is what They ain't so big. I thought they was just
We'll take whatever you'll let us
just
have,
a bigger
Mama.
bag, honey.
Just be lucky if she lets you have a little bacon. She's really down on them pinto beans over there. Now, you put your real bacon bits. Now, if y'all want to fry you up some bacon,
Oh, that's good when you do that.
crumble it up. Y'all go right here. But look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. Now, we're going to come right in with this tomato, orange pepper, whatever's left on the scraper board.
A little onion.
Little green onion. Look here. Looky here. Now you're getting fanciful. Now you're getting the oohs and the ahs from the crowd. Ooh. How delicious that's like. Now, if you want to get fancier for no more, put your little parsley on here. Do whatever you want to do. That, folks, is how you take a bad cornbread day and you turn it into a pretty layered meal day. So your corn, your beans, that's your cornbread. I had quite a bit of cornbread. Look at that. Now that's pretty.
Purdy.
Purdy. And it'll taste pretty for several days. And you will be a fan favorite if you take this to a church social, or if you take it somewhere. You want to hand me that lid, Mama?
Oh, I'm sorry. It took me a second to figure what ledge is talking.
And that right there, if that sets for a little spell, it's going to be delicious. Now that green onion, you can even save some of your green onion just to sprinkle on top to be prettier. Green and red always brings out something. Never heard of that salad. Cornbread salad, Ethel? It's good. Well, I can't have the ranch dressing, so I guess I would have to do mayonnaise. You could do mayonnaise. I even have a recipe. It's called a 7-layer salad. You put frozen peas, sugar, mayonnaise, bacon. The sugar and the mayonnaise are part of the layers. And I think you can put corn in it too. So it's a little different than this. But this with the ranch going in it, that cornbread is right now drawing that ranch, them pinto beans.
You do
with everything, Mama. This is a masterpiece. Go over the recipe again, please. Janice, you make you up some homemade ranch, y'all's ranch. Here is the jar. Just follow the directions on here. Or if you want to go to the store and buy pre-made ranch, that's your business.
This ain't been in the refrigerator yet, has it?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't look like it's been open.
No, but you can put it in there.
It ain't running, that's what I was
Let
trying
me have that. You can buy this right here, Kurt's. It's a pretty good ranch with bacon. I was going to show y'all that in case you don't want to make homemade, but I don't have mine made. But that is the homemade bottle, or the store-bought bottle. But I'd assume make the quick and easy y'all's brand because it's quick and
Clean
easy.
off your little leg it's got in the sack. The
Mayonnaise.
dressing or mayonnaise or whatever that is.
Mama, we can clean up when the company leaves.
No, I like it cleaned up now.
Now I'm having to jostle them around, Mom. They wouldn't even know that pile of mayonnaise was there.
I did.
Ooh.
I knowed it was there.
Well, here, Mama. Yeah, Mama, yeah. Oh, my word, in time, up on the moment. I've just got... Where is that at that we're getting that from? I've got it all over me.
I don't know. You're the one that had it over there.
Well, now let's not start pointing fingers and making
Pointing
blame.
fingers. We're going to try a bite of that?
Is this what you're going to eat?
I guess we are. That's what
This
you
late?
cook. That's what you cook.
I didn't know what she was going to say. I figured she'd say, not tonight. But this is pretty. It's easy. It's a good dish. I can eat it for lunch, for days. I've got this bowl. You can get it off Amazon. I've got it in my link. It's got a rubber seal. If I'm going to make it for an outing, I put my bowl on there. I put my lid on there like that, and I can tote it anywhere I need to take it. You can take that to work or anywhere. But I'm not selling this bowl. I'm just telling you it's But that's, you can put it in anything. Tupperware. I should probably tell you to put it all in Tupperware.
Yeah.
But I didn't, because this is prettier. Tupperware, you might
Tupperware's last day is Wednesday too.
for the month. Don't
yeah.
say that, Mom. You get them thinking, Lord, it's over.
No, for the month. It usually ends on Wednesday, but actually, the end
It's
of
on.
the
It
month.
ends at the month now. But anyhow, a bowl of any kind with a seal, but a good clear one, like that, is a pretty seal. Anyhow, this is what you do. And all that cornbread is absorbing all that dirt. You want to put a good bit of dressing. I put about a quart in there. If you're going to use a store bottle, use a whole bottle, because it's going to take every bit of that. What's on that spoon? What is that, Mom?
Gold.
No, it's tape. You took that somewhere.
I took it somewhere.
You've had your name on it or something, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right. Mama's wanting to defend this. I really figured we wouldn't. I figured she'd say, I'm going to eat some of that mashed potatoes and stuff.
Somebody made more noise than Mama.
No, there ain't nobody can hold that record. The librarian. She's the librarian. Let's see what y'all say. Ramona Dooley didn't eat it but it's good. I did it for breakfast. Hi, John and Mama. It's Chloe. I just wanted to say I love y'all and hope y'all have a blessed Monday night. You too, Cindy.
Thank
and
you.
Chloe, Angela Daniel. I think this is the ones we met, Mama. Hello, John and Mama. Good to see you. Hey, David. Beautiful day in Polkville, North Carolina.
Well, I ain't never been there that I know of. Or I might have went through it, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, I made this dressing. It's y'all's ranch. All right, here we go. Now, you got to be careful how you dip this out, okay? Remember, you're doing layers. So you've got to go to the bottom, come back up. So start out here somewhere.
Yeah.
Like that. And come up from the bottom. And get the cornbread. Get the onion. Get the black beans. Get a little bit of all that.
Don't
Now,
keep dipping if that's my plate.
and here's the thing about this here.
Oh, you're putting...
I'm going to tell you, it's a little secret. You can eat it like this. You can eat it with Fritos. You can eat it with the dip, like a dip. Or you can just eat it like this. And this is how I like to do
We
it.
just eat it this way.
We eat it just like a meal. Because look at all the meal that's in here. You've even got your bread in here.
Bread, vegetables, cheese for protein,
And really,
beans for protein.
I have to argue about anybody. This is a healthy.
Oh, I left the door open.
No, I see it now. This would be a healthy meal. I mean, considering. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity to sit and protect this meal, and thank you for providing it for us, dear Lord. And we just ask you to watch over each and every person here. Watch over every prayer request, every need, dear Lord. We lay them at your feet and know that you'll answer in your will and your glory and your time. Be with those that have lost loved ones, those that are going through struggles, dear Lord. We just pray that you'll be with each and every one of them. And be with us. The words we say and the actions we take. In your name we pray. Amen. Now, I'm going to give it a taste, but I know it's going to taste it. Now, Mama, that's got onion in it.
Yeah, it's not going to be flavorful as it usually says.
Mmm.
No, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. All those flavors are in there. Mmm. And tomorrow,
It'll be better.
it'll be even better. Try some of this. Now,
The ranch dressing on it's real good.
mm,
You did a good job on it.
I did, Mama. I have to admit that you're right. Now, I call this cornbread layered salad. These layers are up to you. If you have green peppers, put them in there. They're good. You can do black beans. You can do Mexican beans. You can do northern white beans. You don't like brown beans, okay? Use the white beans. You can use other kinds of cheeses. You can use canned tomatoes. You can use a different cheese or no cheese. So take this recipe and mold it and make it into your family's favorite. Now, if you'll notice, not one spice that I use. I used to put salt in it, but we quit that foolishness.
The ranch dressing's got
It's
good
got
flavor.
a good
It's
flavor.
flavoring
But you can salt and pepper. You can put other seasons in it. You can just... Southern Secret would probably be good in that. Another thing I like about this one, it has the same quality of a cool, refreshing salad or a pasta salad for a summer or spring dish.
Well, you eat this year round. It don't have to bring spring and summer.
Right. And I have never made this for a gathering of any kind that it got gone. I've never really had any of this left. And I've been wanting some. Thank goodness that cornbread didn't turn. See, something bad sometimes turns into a good thing.
Very tasty.
With the pinto beans, the black beans, the corn, it's really got a lot of packed full of vegetables and proteins. I mean, it's got cornbread, yeah. Got ranch. I didn't say you'd find it at a health food store. But it's got fresh onion, green onion. Onion's good for you. Mama, we may have to make cornbread more often again.
You'll have to mess it up again.
I think I'm gonna take it, Mama.
You make it out of good cornbread.
Maybe I will make it out of buttermilk and I will put an egg in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what was my mind.
It tasted real good with the dinner, though. It tastes as good in here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, whoever told me. John, use that cornbread for cornbread salad. And I thought, that's the best thing I've heard all day.
Cheered you up to hear that, didn't it?
It did, Mama.
I know it.
Made me look forward to tonight. See how that ranch, you can't see, but take my word for it. That ranch, when I put that spatula in there, it got down in that cornbread so good. Make you some of this. Take this to lunch. Make your coworkers jealous. Well, ain't nothing better than going to work with something good to eat and everybody in the room going, ooh, what's that? Now, you probably get that same reaction with salmon patties.
Some like them real good.
Nobody likes them that good.
Your daddy did.
Nobody likes them good enough to smell them in the kitchen at work.
Oh, no.
Just saying. Second day. I love salmon patties. But I just want them hot that night. I ain't going to save them. Now you do somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, welcome to spring. Cornbread and all this goodness just reminds me of spring.
Looks like you gathered everything out of the garden, all the red,
Look
orange,
at
yellow, corn.
Can you see that at your 4th of July table? Maybe Sunday lunch. This is picnic worthy, fine eating worthy. Eating outside, eating inside. I recommend it. Let's answer some questions. Saying hi from Missouri, Bella, Missouri. Hey, Donna.
Hello.
I missed the recipe. Looks good. Dana, it's anything you really want to put, but what I put was a crumbled up pound of cornbread. It was just awful yesterday, but it's wonderful today. And then I put a can of pinto beans. Mama wouldn't let me have a big one. I had to use a little one.
You ain't gonna let that die, are you?
Oh, Mama, I don't care. If you didn't want us to have it, we just don't have it. Then I put a can of corn, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Then I put black beans, peppers, orange and yellow, onions.
Cheese.
Then I put ranch dressing, a big old quart of it at least. Let it get down there. I took my spatula and twisted around in there to make sure to get down the middle, but I try not to, tear up all my layers on the sides. Then I put cheese, bacon, tomatoes, and a few orange peppers and a few green onions just to make it that little pretty looking. And that was basically it. But now you can do any of them combinations you want. So is the cornbread all wet when you eat it? Yeah. Yeah, Kathy, this cornbread's all wet with ranch. Soaked up ranch. Now tomorrow, you may have to make a little more ranch, but it'll just be drier, but that cornbread will soak up some more of it. So it'll be a little firmer tomorrow, but it's just like it's wet cornbread, just like you said. Kathy. Hi.
We ate it so first. Mine wasn't wet that much. It was, you could taste the cornbread.
Mama looks a little thin, Karen says. Hannah from Virginia. She both, God bless you, golden hands. Ramona Cumberland Shoemaker. Hi, John. Mama, hello, Ramona. My cornbread doesn't last too long to make something else. Well, Roseanne, you might get more people, but the pound will last us a minute, especially when it turns out like yesterday.
It used to not to. We ate more.
No, Daddy
bread.
used to eat a lot of bread. Kim Stickler, cornbread salad. Yep, cornbread salad, Sharon. Thank you for letting Kim know. Looks so good. Teresa, it is. It's real good. Hello, John Mama from Vancouver, Washington. Wow, Teresa. Have you ever tried adding a layer of spinach? Karen, you talking about raw? I can see that working. If you just didn't put the stems in there maybe and just cut the leaves up or put some spinach on top. But I wouldn't put lettuce or anything. I don't think that would be good in it. Hey, Erna from Kentucky, how are you? Doesn't the cornbread get soggy? Well, Gail, let's Gail, more thoughts? How about we call it absorbed with delicious ranch? It does get ranch in it. You could make this, the one I make with mayonnaise only, doesn't get soggy, but it's different layers too of stuff. You could put less ranch probably and not get it all soggy, but I like the soggy cornbread.
Yeah, and like you say, by tomorrow it'll soak up and be a drier form than what it is.
I call it ranchy cornbread. So soggy. Soggy sounds worse than ranchy. Hi, Mama John. Has Mama ever made a fruit cocktail cake? Need a good recipe. Rodney, one of the best recipes is the cuppa.
At the pie.
And a cobbler.
Mm-hmm.
You can take a cup of...
At a fruit cocktail cake, I have the recipe. Corey Wilson made it years ago, a lady from church. And I've got her recipe. And it's a fruit cocktail cake. It's really good.
Maybe Mom will make it sometime. But you can do a cup is a cup of sugar, cup of flour, and a cup of fruit cocktail. Make a wonderful cobbler real quick. Mm-hmm. Angela Britt, how are you, ma'am?
Hello, Angela.
Looks delicious. Looks wonderful. So good to eat with pinto beans. It is good, Shirley. I'm having a fried fish and pasta salad. Ooh, Heather, that sounds good. Looks good. I eat it as a meal. I love it. Thank you for sharing this. Angela Britt, I do too. That's how we eat it tonight. That's how we normally eat it.
You don't need nothing else with it. It's got everything.
Even though you can't eat this as a meal, it's still a wonderful addition to a potluck. people will get a little bit of it and they'll eat it with the rest of their stuff. So it's a win-win. You can eat it as a meal, just like we do, Angela, or you could take it somewhere and everybody get a little spoonful of it because it's good.
Eat it with chips and Fritos.
You can eat it with Fritos too. That's Mama does that sometimes a day too, at least. All right, Mama, you got anything you want to add?
No, I've eaten all mine. I was a pig.
This was a good save on that cornbread.
Yeah.
We're glad you come.
And you'll have lunch tomorrow.
I will. Maybe another meal. There's a lot of it.
I told you didn't need that big can.
Mama didn't want us to have it. That's what it was.
Wasteful. I can't let
Sometimes she
you
wanted her to let me have an onion or something. Oh, I know you.
I don't want you wasting stuff.
Or having it.
You had plenty of onions. You
Sometimes,
had
Mama, you
pinto
don't let me
beans
have
and
stuff.
Black beans and corn. You had
Sometimes you
plenty.
don't let me have stuff.
No, I have to take
What
it.
was it the other night you didn't let us have? Remember, what was it? I can't remember. Must not have been too traumatized by it, or I remember, but something we was going to have, she took us away from us. So we couldn't have it.
I said it wouldn't make too much then, whatever it was.
See? She liked that.
Don't you think that bowl's plenty big enough?
Oh, it's huge, Mama. It's huge.
It is huge.
We got a little sunshine coming up, folks. Somebody's paid the preachers, that's that. Or is that paying for rain?
Either way.
Either one. So, we got plenty to eat here, folks. We could fix this up a plate if yours was nearby. Mama, you got anything you want to add tonight?
No, I'm doing good. I eat like a pig.
Make you some of this, folks. Look how pretty it is, even if we've dug around in it. Look at that. Make you a big old bowl of this and have the family over, and they'll ask for it again. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama. God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Who knows? We might cook again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.